Hello, good evening from this part of the world. Happy Sunday to you all. Hope everyone is having a great day. We are here again to talk about our business, and today we have a very important topic to talk about. But before we go into that, I am going to introduce myself. And in case you are watching me for the very first time, my name is Vera Ogbomo. I am originally from Nigeria, and I used to be a healthcare assistant, but right now I'm a full-time mom and while also working on my business from the comfort of my home or anywhere the world takes me. At the moment, I am not alone. I have my fellow business partners here, and I will be calling them as I see them on the screen so that they can also introduce themselves to you. And going from my left to my right, I'm going to start with Sister Doris from Ireland.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you're watching us from. My name is Doris Aluba Eke. I'm originally from Nigeria. I base in Ireland. I'm a mom of three beautiful kids and a proud digital business owner. Thank you, Sister Vera.
Thank you so much, Sister Doris, and Sister Esther, all the way from Texas, USA. Sister Esther, please unmute yourself and introduce yourself to our audience. Thank you.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. My name is Estelle Sewekai, originally from Nigeria, now living in Funny, Texas. I'm a mom of two kids. I'm a mom of three kids, and I run this business from the comfort of my home. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Sister Esther and Sister Ajoke Mojishola, all the way from Canada.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ajoke Mujisola. I'm new in this business, but I'm glad to be on board. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm living in Canada, Toronto. At the moment, I have three children. I'm working as a support worker in the health sector, and I intend to keep going in this business because I know it's a retirement plan for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Ajoke. And over to Texas again, Princess.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Princess. I'm the face behind AG Digital Lifestyle. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm a wife, a mom, an IT business analyst by profession. I live in Dallas, Texas, and I'm so glad to have you all listen to us today. Thank you.
Very thank you, Sister Princess. And over to you right now, Sister Yokai, here in Ireland with me.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera. Hi, everyone. Nice to have you today. Happy Sunday to you all. I am Yokai from Zimbabwe. I'm a mother of three and I'm a wife. I'm currently staying in Ireland with my family. And I'm a nurse, but I'm also a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Sister Yokai. So that's all the people that we have today for, of course, as a guest speakers. We are all guest speakers right today because sometimes we bring people in to talk about the business and also to give us some advice. But today we are going to be our own speakers, right? Let me just say our panelists. So I am going to start. I don't have my screen before me now, but I'm going to start with Sister Doris. Sister Doris, our topic today is about who should own a digital business. And we all know that as what a digital business is all about, we must have heard about it from one of the series that we'll be talking about, or one of the topics that we've always been talking about in this business. And I know for a lot of people who will say, do I really need a digital business? Or some will say, what is digital business all about? So for the benefit of all those who are actually new to this platform or who are new to this talk or who are new even to the topic, a digital business is a business, a real business that you do, only that you do it in the digital space. And for the sake of those who wants to understand how we run this in our own system, our business is actually an affiliate business, but we use the digital business system to operate it. So the benefit of having a digital business is one, to be able to reach more people, right, across the globe, because we know that the world is growing global. And we also know that, COVID actually taught us something. It taught us that we should always have a plan B. We should always have a different way of doing things other than just, a brick and mortar or a traditional way of doing things. And as we all see from what happened during COVID, even when all the businesses were shut down, and some were shut down and they never ever came back up again, but for all those who had their business in the digital space were able to survive it. And it is one of the reasons that our business actually blossomed. And right now, we are here to talk about who should own this digital business. And we know that for many people, they will say, okay, I have a job, or I have a business already, or I'm okay, I'm comfortable. But if you are comfortable, let's say you are earning so much, you are okay. But have you actually thought about it that if, God forbid, should if the eventuality happen to you today, will your business or your job be passed on to your children or to your family or to your loved ones? If the answer is no, then I think you should sit down and listen to what we have to say today. And for you who is already, you are highly placed in your profession, in your career, and you have been working in this career for a very, very long time, and you are saying, okay, I think I'm okay, I have arrived. And I think you should actually sit back to listen, because we have actually seen, we have heard, and you may have even experienced it, even in your profession or in your work area, where you will see a lot of people who have actually worked in a particular, position for a very, very long time, 30 years and over. And either the business liquidates, or the person become redundant, or one the person makes a mistake, or one thing just happens to the person, even up to being a licensed medical doctor, and those licenses can just be taken from that person, just like that, within a twinkle of an eye. And if you had no plan B, I am sorry. Yeah, sorry could actually be your case. So you should actually sit back and listen to what you have here. Again, if you are somebody who has a traditional business, and yes, you are making it big time, um, should you close your business for, say, 3 weeks, 1 week, or let me say any amount of time? Now, this is summer, the time that a lot of people who are living in the diaspora or in cold region, the time that they usually like to travel to other summer field areas, of course, to enjoy what they've actually suffered for over the years or over the year. And if you have to close your traditional business, or if your traditional business has to suffer as a result of you not being present, or if you even have a business and you cannot even blink, you can't close your eyes, you cannot dare leave your business for 5 days, 1 day, or even for some few hours, because you don't trust the people that you work with. And I think this business is for you, because during those times where you are gone, to on your holidays or to do other things, if you have something that will be generating income for you, I think you should also sit down to listen to what we have today. And so I am going to call on a Sister Doris, who is going to be talking about, stay-at-home parents.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera, for this opportunity you have given to me. I'm back again. As I've said before, my name is Doris. Are you a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, like myself? And you're looking for a way to supplement your income or to support your partner that is working, if one of you is working, like me, my husband is working. I sort of a way to supplement my income to help to support him for our bills and family member back home, to support the family member back home. That is the meanwhile I started this business, so that I can be able to spend more time with my family, with my children. If you're out there and you're a stay-at-home mom or dad, and you're looking for a way to supplement your income, this business is for you. Or if you're out there, maybe you have one business already you're doing, and you are stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, and you're looking for a way to change the business or to look for another source of income, this business is for you. Because before, it was only my husband was working. I know how you feel, because I have been in that show. Sometimes we'll look for something, we'll look for a way to send money back home or to support our family member back home, because it's only one source of income. we were a bit struggling because we have a lot of bills to pay. We have children that are doing activities. You have to pay for the activities they are doing. But when I found this business, it ticked all the boxes for me. I went straight for it. And since then, it has been amazing. It has been life-changing for me and my family. So if you're out there and you are looking for something to do or plan B, this business is really for you. Just look at our website, anywhere, any part of the page you are watching us from. Send us a message and say you are interested. Then we'll get back to you. Thank you so much, Sister Vera.
Thank you so very much, Sister Doris. Yeah, that is rightly said. And for a lot of people who are, especially stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, and sometimes we feel inadequate, to be very honest. And I think I've actually been, before I became I'm a stay-at-home mom right now myself. But before I became a stay-at-home mom, I've always seen or met with, a lot of mothers or even fathers that they are not even very happy to say they are stay-at-home parents. And that is because of the stigma that comes with it that, oh, they don't have anything to bring to the table. If that is your situation and you know that for real, you don't have anything to bring to the table, not that you are not working, because the truth that you are doing more of the job at home. Now, I know better now. And you also know yourself that you actually do even more than you could actually work. You have no break, no time for yourself. If you should be paid, for the job that you do as a stay-at-home parent, you'll be paid multiple times what somebody who actually leaves the home, gets paid. So I've seen a lot of people in that situation. But if you are there and you are there, your reason for not being proud of the fact that you are a stay-at-home parent is because you do not have any source of income. You should actually sit back to look at this business. You should actually, contact us to know how you can, start this digital business. Thank you so much, Sister Doris. I am going to be calling on Sister Esther, who is going to be taking us on as civil servants. Thank you, Sister Esther.
Thank you, Sister Vera, for giving me this opportunity. Okay, if you are a civil servant who are looking for more time to spend with your family, more quality time to spend with your family and your loved ones, such as police officer, government employers, and army officer. This demography often face demanding schedule and could benefit greatly for a flexible online business like this our business opportunities that allow them to create additional income and achieve a better workforce balance. So if you're in this sector, this civil servant, under the civil servant, being a officer, being a police officer, and being working for the government, you need this business not only to supplement your income, to spend that quality time with your family and your loved ones. I know because I have one at home. I know the demanding schedule, the schedule their schedule does not always tally with the family balance and everything. So if you are in that such if you are that such person, you need this business so that you can create more flexible time to spend with your family and still be bringing extra income to the family. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sister Esther. Yes, if you are actually a civil servant, yes, this business is actually something that can be recommended for you because, as you heard Sister Esther say, sometimes you can actually struggle with, a time freedom. It doesn't mean that you have to start this business, hit whatever you want to hit in the business and leave your job. Please don't leave your job. We need you as civil servant. Otherwise, we will not be here. We don't have people to protect us. We don't have
Yeah.
people to defend our country. And we don't have people, to do the administrative work in the civil service. Please, we need you. Stay there for as long as you can. But what we are actually suggesting is that if you have this, it can actually become a retirement plan for you so that when you are doing your job, you do it diligently and you know that, God forbid, should anything happen, your family has something tangible to fall back on that you can actually, your legacy that you can leave for them. And not just that, you can also enjoy, you see that, but by the time they give you that time off from work, that sabbatical leave or whatever it is, you know that you have enough money, to spend with your family, to really treat your family, to really do what you would have actually done if you were actually with them, full time. So yes, thank you so much for that point, Sister Esther. So right now, I am going to be calling on Sister Princess, all the way from Texas. You're going to be talking about remote workers and business analysts, to be specific. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Vera, for this opportunity. Yes, a lot of us will say I'm in the IT sector. I'm well paid. I really do not need to start, starting any business, because I would totally understand and to some extent kind of agree with any IT professional who's saying that, because trust me, it's kind of stressful because you require your melter. You use a lot of you use more of your melter emotions than physical, because you have to do the thinking. You have to do depending on the sector you are. You may be a data analyst, you may be a business analyst, software engineers. You are most paramount in the IT sector. But trust me, you need a second business, like you need a side hustle, like our own business. Why am I saying it? Myself, I'm a business analyst and I work remotely. Yes, I may not say I really do not spend time with my family. I do have a lot of time to spend with my family. Currently, my child is not even in the daycare, it's still with me at home because I'm able to manage work and also do that. But being an IT profession, you agree with me that most of the jobs are all consultancy and not really a full time employee. So that means that you may have a contract of 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, depending. And most times, when those contracts elapse and it's not renewed before the elapsity, you may not have an immediate employment. So that's why you see a lot of IT professionals. They'll tell you they don't really want to spend their money recklessly. They tend to kind of save up because if the job is not there, they have something to fall back to. But I've also seen a lot of IT professionals who had gone out of job and could not secure job in years. And if you are honest enough, you agree with me on that. And when that happens, no matter the amount of money you save, you're going to run out of it. And that's when a lot of us start thinking of what to do, start taking some jobs that doesn't really befit us. But because we need to provide for our families and our loved ones, we have to take those jobs and do it. And there's nothing wrong with you taking any job in order for you to survive in some kind of situation. But having a side hustle, it's good because that comes in as a support at that time that you need to have something to do. In as much as you would think that, okay, this is an opportunity for me to rest, but when you've been someone who has always been using your brain, thinking, analyzing and all that, if you are not doing something within a space of 6 months, you become kind of obsolete. And this business is something that will remind you, like it's putting you back in your position of you using your experience in doing what you're doing now. So I would say that regardless of any profession you are in the IT sector, business analyst, data analyst, architect, solution, name it, software engineers, programmers, name it, you actually need a side also like us that will give you that same flexibility that you want. You work remotely, you work hybrid, but you have the time that you check your social media. It may not be during work, but after work you can always go back to your phone. 2 hours, 1 hour a day is enough for you to actually do your business. And our business is very seamless. In 2 to 3 days you're already set and your business is ready and it's good to go, and it's flexible, and it's global, and you can go anywhere with your business. You don't necessarily have to be somewhere, you have to be in a shop or something before you can actually run this business. A lot of us take vacation, and some of us who actually have other businesses that we do, we take vacation to go run those business. But if you're running this business as your side hustle, you really do not need to pause your vacation, your time to relax for a business, because your business is mobile. It can go anywhere with you, anywhere in the world. All you require is just internet, your phone or your laptop, and you're good to go. So I would say that you should not capitalize on, I'm an IT professional, I'm well paid, and I do not need a side hustle. But trust me, job security these days are no guarantee. So we all need something we can always fall back to when the unexpected happens. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Princess. I love those, point that you actually drew out. Because you see, for a lot of people who will think that, okay, I think what I need to settle myself right now is to have a work-life balance. And to have a work-life balance, if I can find a job where I can work remotely, or if I can, what you have the job that you can work remotely and you are paid well. And that is exactly what you just talked about, Sister Princess, and that actually applies to you. But here you are, in this business. So just to let you know, which she has also, highlighted, you might actually think that I have a job, but the truth is that it is a job. It is a job. You know what that means, guys? Princess just really, I highlighted it just now because it is not yours. So you can be, it is not guaranteed. You can be told, off the next minute. And yes, I think it should be done on you then that, okay, maybe I should have gotten a plan B. And also the point that you also draw out there, Princess, which I love so much, is that the fact that sometimes you have like your peak period or something, you have the off peak. And during those times that you are, that you're kind of slow or it's kind of a little bit less for you, you have something that is already established that is going to take care of those raining days until at least something comes up again for you. And the fact that you also mentioned that because you are always using your mental capacity to work in your business, you need something that you can actually work um, um, easily on without putting your 100% mental capacity on into a game. Because imagine if you have to have your own, let's assume you're a business analyst, and then your plan B is you have a coffee shop. Guys, that is a fry pan to fire, like you can imagine. So or you have a business where you have to also use your mental capacity to work in again. To me, I feel that would be too stressful, for you mentally. So you actually need something that like this business where somebody is already taking care of that area for you. All you have to do is to just come in and plug it, and it will just run smoothly for you. So thank you so much, Princess. I actually love that. And so I am going to be talking to Sister Yukai. Sister Yukai from Ireland. You will be talking about, nurses. Over to you,
Thank,
sis.
thank you so much, Sister Vera. Thank you so much. I've seen good nurses being taken to court, maybe with charges of negligence or some false accusations, being dragged. Court cases are not nice. And even after that, you are proven that you are okay, but still that process, or you can be said neglected a patient, your license is, you are struck off the register, your license is taken, and you've served maybe for 15 years or for 21 years. That's it. So for me, as a nurse, you should you have something that that this is a legacy. Because like we work with people. It's different with IT, we work with people. Sometimes you are doing your best, but the patient or the relatives, they are seeing something else, and also seeing everyone in pain every day, seeing death. And maybe you started your nursing at 21, you should wake up to 70, and every day of your life you are seeing people in pain. It's not good for you emotionally, so many nurses at the end of their lives, they have problems because of those things that they face every day. So if you start your business as a nurse, for example, I started my business at 44. With God's help, I might retire early, maybe at 47 or at 50. I saved since I was 22 and up to 50 years, it's okay. I like to work from 22 years up to 70 years. Facing pain every day, seeing people suffering, it's so emotionally draining. So as a nurse, it's good to start something that may make you retire early so that you take care of your mental health, you take care of your physical body. And also nursing, we do a lot of lifting. Yes, there are some things that can help us, but like we put in strength every day. And imagine 12-hour shift, you are on your feet. It's so tiring. After that shift, you are exhausted. And to make ends meet, many nurses do two jobs. And working maybe 6 days a week or 5 days a week due to extra shifts up to 70 years, imagine. So sometimes we are putting our health at risk, we are not taking care of our bodies because we also have a family to take care of. And because of the challenging issues, we have to take all those extra shifts. At the end of the day, you have a chronic backache. At the end of the day, you have knee pains, So I think it's better for you to take your normal shifts. Then on your off days, you are seated comfortably at home, taking care of your business. You will be just holding your computer. It's not that involving. It doesn't involve much strength, you see. So your body will be resting. So as a nurse, it's very important to take care of your body because you have only one body at a lifetime, So if you don't take care of your health and you are sick, you are done. They cannot keep a sick person at work, If you have all those chronic issues, can you continue to work? But you still have you still have needs. So it's very important for a nurse to start something that you call your own. And in that event, that maybe you are fired because of some false accusations, nothing is in for you. Nothing is for your family, your children. But if you start this particular business, if I say I'm too tired or I'm too old to continue, I'll just hand it over to my children. It's transferable. So as nurses, we deserve better in life. We deserve at least for our children also to enjoy, And also, I think for nurses, we have to, I saw like, I continue to see ads from nurses. And I was like, nurses are into online business. Why? Because like when you are in the diaspora and you have your multiple shifts, the pay looks good. If we look at the money only, not looking at your health or no family life balance, money seems to be a little bit better. But if we look at the other side, your children are growing up without a mother or without a dad because you're always on duty. Your health, you don't rest. So as nurses, I saw all that. And I also reached a point when I was too tired. I was so exhausted. And for me to start something online, it wasn't easy because I was so skeptical. But when I was told about this particular business, I fell in love. And since I joined, I never looked back because it's so different. It's so clear, you can see, given a month in this business, you can actually see that I'm so changed. And as a nurse who is so used to save people, to help people, and this business is about helping people, giving people hope. Imagine there's someone there stuck, doesn't know what to do, doesn't know how online businesses are done, and you are there helping them through. At the end of the day, you feel fulfillment, helping somebody establish their own business, and they come and say, thank you so much. look, I'm now established. That gets me so fulfilled. So in this business, you still be helping people establish their own business, making that extra income, building a legacy for their children. So as nurses, it's better to start this business on the side. Continue to help patients, then come here, help people establish their own businesses. Thank you so much, Sister Pere.
Wow, Sister Yokai, thank you so much. I actually love all the points that you actually draw out from there, and not just for nurses alone, actually all healthcare professionals, because I have actually worked in the healthcare for I worked in the healthcare sector for a while, and I work very closely to, with nurses specifically. And I have seen some nurses who are, highly qualified, highly professional with whatever job they are working at, and they are very, very diligent. But when you see them when they're actually working, they are working on eggshells. I'm like, why? Sometimes you see something, I'm like, why are you speaking up? I say, no, 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 it could be they could be accused and their licenses will be, will be struck off. I'm like, God. And then I've also seen a lot of nurses who, when they want to go on holidays, all right, this is usually not only for nurses, but people working in healthcare. If you want to go for holidays or if you have a big project, especially for those who are immigrants, they kind of tend to pick up multiple shifts. All right. I actually witnessed one who was supposed to just have a procedure for herself, just to make herself feel better or for health wise and everything, and she had to work every single shift. Like you see her every day. You could, because I was also the reason I actually found out was I was doing the same because I was picking up working in the you would not know the shift that I belong to because I work every shift every day of the week. Then she was also doing the same thing, but this lady was only doing it for a reason, a purpose of just having this procedure, for herself. And you can actually imagine somebody who is supposed to be resting and having a good time for herself to rest while she embarks on the procedure. And you see, when she came back, the procedure was successful. She was still doing the same thing, trying to repay the other part that she actually collected on what do you call it, a loan. So you can imagine on both sides, like fine, she has everything that she wanted, but how did she get it? Working so hard. But imagine if that individual just had this business, or if that individual is presented with this opportunity, right? You have this business, take care of those parts for you. You just do everything so easily. Like you relax if you need to relax. You go to your procedure, you pay for it, even by this. And also, you can another thing that people don't actually know, which I realized, lately, is that as an entrepreneur, some of those, procedures can actually, be paid for by your business because you are an entrepreneur, and as an entrepreneur you have the benefit of having some tax written off for you. So such taxes like travel expenses, home some home like mortgage rent, your your cars, your petrol, and all those little things that used to pay for, and you don't actually get them back in tax. You actually get them back here when you are working as an entrepreneur. So you can see that this is actually a win-win situation for you to own a digital business. So thank you so much for those points you raised there, Sister Yokai. So I will be going down to Canada right now to Sister Ajoke, who will be taking us on HCA's home help and home support. Thank you so much, sis. The floor is yours.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm very new on board, like I said, but my why is actually because for support workers, we get a lot of shifts, just like Stavera has been saying, and then you want to do more to get more money. But it's actually telling on the body. You do more, you get more money. The taxes are even more to make matters worse. Because if you're just supposed to do 40 in a week and then you go ahead, you do 80. Oh, yes. The government won't say you shouldn't do it. But by the time they give you the taxes cut off, you'll be like, oh my goodness, why did I even bother? Why should I just sleep at home? But you can't still sleep because at least you still need part of whatever it is left that they have cut off, and then you just have to hold on to the leftover. So I was going through Facebook and I saw some people say they retired 33. I'm like, oh, is this even true? And I kept going. Some other ones say at 29, I fired my boss and all that. So I'm like, okay, let me actually, let's see, let me to come on board. I want to retire early and do things for myself and enjoy the money one makes while one still has a strength. Not when you've overworked and then different illnesses start to come up. When one is opposed to actually enjoy what you've labored for, then the body system just can't, take it anymore. So for me as a support worker in the health sector, my why is just that technology is the real deal now. So everyone has to realize that. And I hear there's a lot of scam online, but this I went through, I took my time and I'm like, okay, this is automated. It's you don't really even have to sell market as in because I have another business I'm doing which is buying and selling. At least I have to sell. I have to reach out to my clients and say buy this, buy that. I do sales and all that. But for this, it's like it's a transferable wealth to my children. So that's my why is because of my children. I want them to have a better life in diaspora because going out to work at times when I was really actively in it, I could do 12 hours and then I pick there's a new shit. I'm like, oh children, sorry, I'm not coming. I'll see you tomorrow and bam. So okay, I go over again. So that there was time I did 24 hours. In my mind, I'm like, I hope you don't want to drop dead someday. So when I now saw the opportunity for this business, I was a bit skeptical. I'm like, can this be true? Can this be real? But I kept growing, I kept scrolling and finding out Nigerians are there, my Yoruba clan is there. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I know, okay, there's no harm in coming on board. And then I registered, and then I realized there has to be investment, which is natural. Every business you have to invest in it, anyways. And then, but this business, it's an automated one, which even makes life easier. Let me put it that way. So I'm glad I'm on board. I'm still in the learning process, but I'm in for it and I'm glad I'm here. Thank you very much. So, any skeptical person out there, come on board. You have to get in to know what it's all about. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Sister Joke. This is I love the point you actually drew there because for a lot of us, we don't know until we actually experience those things. You might think that, like, for me, if I tell you what actually happened to me was just like a flip. I remember people telling me then, oh my God, you will see children, you could actually do this. And I thought that I was, what do you call this very strong animal, maybe hippopotamus or whatever. But, I felt I had it all, I felt I was young, but when everything turned around, it was like a twinkle of an eye and it went downhill just like that with no prior warning, no time for me to even go and pick up the extra shift and save them for for this eventuality. So for you out there, you don't have to wait for that to happen to you, right? The good thing about this business is that one, you have heard about it, that you can actually pass it on to your loved ones. If you give you time freedom, it will give you flexibility with to spend more time with your family, because the business runs on automation, so you don't have to go about thinking of how you are going to run it. You don't have to be tech savvy, you don't have to have any work experience or any business experience, because you'll be taught everything from ABC, right? And then you have the coach and the mentor, to support you along the way. You have, of course, a big community to support you as long as you are plugged in. And the main thing that you have to come in with is your will for change, right? You know that you need that change. You need something to change, where you come with your will, or you come with your desire, for change. And you should be teachable. All right. You cannot come in and say, for example, you feel that you are already an IT professional and you feel that, oh, you know it all. When you come into the business system, you see that it's a little bit different from what you used to know. But the good thing is that once your mentor can just be somebody who has no educational qualification at all, but because she was, he or she was able to, to be coachable from the beginning. She's learned the business very well, and she can actually teach you from the onset. And we actually, I'm sure that we all see the same thing in the community, right? Where you see your mentor, you can have what do you call it, a medical director whose mentor is a cleaner, right? So
Yeah.
it doesn't work like there's no hierarchy in the business, All you have to do is to just come as you are, and as long as you are humble enough to learn, you are going to come out on the other side as a professional, like you have us right now on the screen. So, for all those who are watching us right now, we just want to appreciate you. We say thank you so much for always, coming to our show, because we have this show every Sunday just for this particular group. Okay, of course we do come up like up here with different groups, but this particular group comes here every Sunday at about the same time. Sometimes it can be earlier, depending on who he's taking us on, and depending on our availability. All right. So right now you may be wondering, how are you going to start this business, or you want to have more information. Right now you can see all our names, our location, of course, our website on the screen. Okay. If you cannot see properly, you can actually just, get in touch with the person that you are watching from their platform. Okay, just send an email, quick email to them, or just say, hi, I want to know more about this business, and information will be sent to you. But all you actually need to start this business is your name and your email address. Okay, a valid one, so that when we send information to you, you can actually receive it. All right. And for those who might be wondering, okay, what will I do from there? This business is not for free, right? But to learn the process is free. All right. So all you have to know is that you are going to pay $149 to be a member. All right. And your mentor will take it from there. We'll show you what you need to do, thereafter. And then once again, I want to appreciate all those who are watching us, especially one of us who I see can, show that support there. And we can actually see that a lot of people, supported us, but they did not tell us where they're watching from. Like we have a by day. Okay. We have Princess Ede Eweka, we have Philip Agbai, we have, of course, and ourselves. So thank you all so much for watching us. And like I said before, we come here every Sunday at about the same time. And hopefully this time next week, we'll see you again. But until then, remain blessed. And again, have a happy Sunday. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.